Hello, welcome back to Naughty Void Nation. We're watching episode 3 of Bleach. As you can tell, I'm in a different area. I'm just at families at the minute. So, forgive me if you can hear noises in the background or like if it looks a bit weird at the minute. It's just what I got as a setup, just because I'm in Pakistan visiting family, dealing with some family stuff. But that being said, I definitely still did want to watch Bleach. So with that being said, we're on episode 3. So this is the last one I saw in the movie theater. We're going to get some really great fight between Ichigo and Yuhabaha and Orihime. We also got some Vices stuff to deal with, which personally I was disappointed, but I can't wait to rewatch this episode again. I think last episode was my favorite of the 3 episodes we got in theaters, but I did really enjoy episode 1 and episode 3. With that being said, let's get started on episode 3 of Bleach. Oh, and apparently I also heard that there is only going to be 10 episodes left, which sucks. However, I do think we gonna definitely complete the entire Bleach manga with 10 episodes. But hopefully the last episode is extra long. That being said, let's start episode 3 of Bleach. I love that he just kicks open the door.
Stay caution!
This is giving Orihime so much more cool moments. Like, this is a brutal for she's literally just a healer as she's going against Yuhabaha. That's it. Protect your girl, Ichigo. See, look, she's the first one to get that because she's gonna protect her man. This is the dopest Orihime has ever been in this fight. Like, I love this. She's protecting him while she literally pushing up Yuhabaha's spiritual person. It's so cool. It's so cool. Look at this. Like, this is Orihime. This is what I love about her. Cool, don't be shot for Orihime. Like, this fight is so different. Like, this is so cool. Him flying around. Nice. Also, this form looks super cool. I feel like they expand this scene. Oh damn, like, this is dope. I love Ichigo. Simple-minded is dope. That's what you want your MC to be. Like, this is... This is like really sinister. This is what I thought, because Ichiban in the manga has some really sinister vibes. See, this is cool, dude. Like, this is cool, sinister vibe. Normally I don't do this, but I kind of want to go back to like, I want to talk about it. Normally I don't pause, but I got to pause because this is like a really new moment. This doesn't happen in the manga. I just wanna like no, like, I think changing the anime ending to have Ichibei be the final battle, because I don't want them to change like the actual ending of Bleach, because that means Ichigo won't actually get together with Orihime, and then you gotta have a son, but they literally are doing a hell arc. So that Ichigo cannot be the next Shogun, like, unless they're completely changing the ending, which I don't think they would ever do. So I'm wondering if we're gonna have to take down Ichibei, or I've said this in my movie review when I did the review of the first 3 episodes, and I also thought that maybe they could use Ukitake, because he also got like the right arm of the Shogun before it's destroyed. So maybe they could use him, considering his body's dead. Like, I don't know if there is an explanation of like what happened once they defeated Yurabaha, like whether like Godfrey, Your Own Road, the spin-off, talked about what who became the next Shogun, because it never really was explained in the manga, but also I never really got, I just assumed somebody else took the place of the Shogun. I just didn't know who it was, so I'm wondering if like they are gonna show the person who takes the place of the Shogun, because once Yurabaha is dead, they need somebody to stabilize the 3 worlds. So I'm wondering who that would be, or whether because I don't think it would be Ichigo, and I do think they may be getting us into Ichigo's like unit, Ichigo's main group versus the Squad Zero, which would be cool to see. I could see them be like the final boss instead of Yurabaha. But with that being said, let's carry on. Yeah, I do not like Ichibei. I love Ichigo. So, listen, Ichigo, like, I'll deal with that problem next. Fast, I'm gonna take you down now. People always poo-poo on Ichigo's goal, but I think Ichigo's goal to protect his friends is amazing. Like, that's just, most MC goal is to protect his friends. I just love that Ichigo goal. This is cool that they're changing the visor fight, but like, this is my only disappointment in these first 3 episodes. Like, I feel like they could have made the visor fight longer, in my opinion. This is so good though. That like Power Ranger Zero Blast is dope. Nice save, Toshiro. Bleach has the best pull-ups. Like this, that's dope. Toshiro has got so much stronger. I hate regeneration abilities. Like, it's so lame. Bro, I love this. This is how you show a complete one-sided fight. Like, Ichigo is trying his best, but he's not finding a way to break through. Oh, this is dope! I love, this is one of my favorite moments in the manga. That eye look. All she needed. Might be my favorite Ichigo Orihime, like, romantic moment. I love, see, Orihime is a great character. I don't know why she got so much hate. Like, look at this. Like, he's not getting fully going. Oh, this is a really dope moment. Him powering up his sword. See, that's how well Orihime knows Ichigo. And the trust in each other. Bro, his bug guy is so cool. Like, that is thunder, like, that is so cool. I go wait for next episode. Nice. I love this three captain fight. This Byakuya is just so funny. He's the best unintentional funny person. Only one man can do that, Gambachi. Honestly, I really love that interaction between Toshiro and Byakuya. Ah, that's my guy. This is a cool moment. He finally likes it. Oh shit, yeah, this is the first time everyone see the Shikai. That's so dope. Like, look at this. His German power is really cool. That messed up. Like, entering the blade is just dumb. I wonder what the shield does. Oh, I go right for it. He said that guy revealed to be done. Yeah, that was a really good episode. There are moments, like, I'll talk about the Weiser moment to begin with, because the Weiser moment for me is the only sort of moment that I'm slightly disappointed in, just because the visor literally in the manga, it was also sort of disappointing about. But I thought the anime would expand on the fight scene. Well, the anime does do like a different fight scene. Like the like only cool moment I thought in the fight scene was like the visor like jumping together or the zero blast being a different color and shooting him. But realistically, the outcome and how short the fight is really just makes the visor look really lame and weak. Especially because not only are they all visors, they're all either lieutenants or captains. I think there's literally like 4 captains in there because Love is a captain. I can never say his name, but the guy with the fists is the captain. Rose is the captain, and Shinji is the captain. So yeah, you go for captain, and then and also you got a lieutenant of the Kido division with Hachi. So yeah, and they got like they literally got one-shotted. So again, those sucks for them. I wish they could expand the fight scene. I'm like, if this was 13 episodes, which it's not now, I feel like you could definitely have like half an episode be dedicated to Visor versus Jared. Like, I feel like this is also was the only time you could have really shown somebody Bankai, like someone new Bankai that we didn't see in the manga, which would be Loves, because there was no way we were going to be able to show. Like, I feel like this episode has like confirmed that we're not going to see any more people's Bankais. Like, we're not going to see anything. That being said, I'm wondering with Ichigo now going Bankai if we're going to see more of his Bankai or if it's going to be quickly destroyed like it was in the manga, because if we get to see more of the mysterious of his Bankai, like not to reveal everything, because a part of Ichigo Bankai is the mystery of it, the mysterious of his Bankai, but I do feel like we could maybe see a little bit more than what was shown in the manga before Yoba does what he does to his Bankai. Also, another great fight is Hashworld and Isuta. Like, that's a completely different fight than what it was in the manga. Hashworld form is really cool, and I really enjoyed when Isuta was just flying away and the Hashworld were chasing after him. That was a really dope sequence. But yeah, like I want to say, Orihime MVP, like the amount of times he recovers, this is the most dopest he's been in the show. Like, I've never disliked Orihime. I know she gets a lot of hate. I've always enjoyed the character, but I've always understood that she's not a fighter. She's not the person you count on in a fight. But this battle, she is the person to count on, because she's supporting Ichigo even though she's so weak. And that would made her like the MVP for me in this episode. Like, she's literally supporting Ichigo even though she truthfully doesn't really belong there, because you got like a person who has all the ability of the species, Fullbringer, Quincy, all that, and you go basically to God having a fight, and then you just got a basic human trying her best to heal one guy, and she does really well. That's her pushing up your best spiritual person is so dope, is so cool. Honestly, I hope like after this episode people have more respect for Orihime, because I think she is so underrated. But yeah, so this has been all 3 episodes that were released in the movie theater, and I've enjoyed them thoroughly, especially on the rewatch. So next episode will be we're all starting fresh in the terms of anime. Everyone like knows from episode 1 I did read the manga, so I do know what's going on. But they are making some changes. Like, I'm also very curious if they're gonna make Ichibei the final bad guy and not Yuhabaha. Because if Ichibei the final bad guy and we get like Scott Zero come back, because I do know, I did hear that I think Ichibei revived Scott Zero when he, like in a ritual, it go through your own world. So we'll go through your own. So with Ichibai like doing that thing, because that's all new. There was either three things. Yes, either reviving the rest of Squad Zero in the tunnel. He's preparing to attack Ichigo to make him the new King. Or maybe he's doing something to actually help Ichigo out in the fight and not actually done. Like maybe even though the thing is Ichibai sort of had a sinister nature in the manga and throughout the actual even in the anime they kept a lot of sinister, but then they sort of like just disappears in the manga because I think there was just so much to do when they needed to wrap up Bleach. So I feel like the Ichibai being sinister stuff sort of got left unanswered. But maybe we all got the wrong impression. Maybe he is trying to do what is best for the world. But it is kind of messed up with what happened to the King. Like Ichibai seems to be one of the masterminds with the rest of the royal family that decided to like chop up the King and make sure he's basically a prisoner that keeps the three worlds from getting destroyed. That being said, I really enjoyed this episode. Go wait for the next episode. See you guys next time. Bye.